The Champions League is a rigged, scripted theater. It is all a big, giant joke. It is all rigged WWE scripted theater. After Bundesliga's Bayern defeated Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain, that's Paris Saint-Germain that's going to beat all the German teams and managers. Paris Saint-Germain defeated Bayern. They're going to defeat Borussia Dortmund, Thomas Tuchel's former team. And then their former manager, who took them to the 2020 final, who lost to Bayern, is going to lose the Palace after being sacked by the club on Christmas Eve. Chelsea will lose the final to Paris Saint-Germain. Take a note of the logos. Once Google wakes the hell up, take a note at the logos. PSG, round circle. Bayern, who they faced off in the final, round circle. Round circle Bayern faced round circle Chelsea in 2014. Well, PSG faces round circle Chelsea in the final. That's what's happening. At the final at Istanbul, Mbappe man Kylian Mbappe destroys Chelsea. In gematria, Mbappe equals 53 and 26. Chelsea has gematria 53, 26. Istanbul has gematria 26. Thomas Tuchel took over Chelsea on the 26th day. This is why Chelsea will lose the final, because Chelsea lost the last final at Russia to Man United, so Chelsea are going to be the next runner-up before the next final 2022 over at Russia. So the runner-up connection with Russia can be made with the Champions League for 2022. Olivier Giroud is a Frenchman. Giroud won the World Cup, but Giroud is going to lose the final to Paris Saint-Germain, French team, as one of the leading scorers of the UEFA Champions League. Not only does Chelsea have gematria 53, Pochettino has gematria 53. So, Pochettino, he loses to Liverpool in the final with Tottenham. He defeats Liverpool with PSG. Sounds very good, but that's how they line this shit up. Chelsea-Liverpool rematch. Which brings us to Porto, by the way. Which brings us to Porto. FC Porto has gematria of 93. Now, what's the significance of 93? Is that Chelsea would defeat Porto. Not only would Chelsea defeat Porto to face off against Liverpool, but Jurgen Klopp's knockout record with Liverpool is going to be 9-3. 3-0, 3-1, losing Madrid, scripted by numbers. 7-1, Tottenham, 71, 7-2 after losing Atletico. 8-2, Leipzig, 9-2, Real, which means that Liverpool will be 9-3 in the knockouts after losing to Chelsea, who just faced off against Porto FC. So this is the gematria connection with FC Porto. The former manager gets sacked after losing the final to Paris, and now Paris is going to beat him in the final again. After Bayern beat Lyon in Paris, Bayern Blitzkrieg style World War II. The Turkish Ottoman Empire collapsed and salvaged. Germany lost World War I. This final's at Istanbul. Well, Germany lost World War I. The fall of the Ottoman Empire is being reenacted. This is why Paris get their revenge against Germany. They beat Bayern. They beat Dortmund. They beat Tuchel's former club before they beat Thomas Tuchel. And is Jurgen Klopp going to face off against his former club, Dortmund? Well, Klopp and his former club both lose in the semifinal. This is how you know Mbappe's defeating Chelsea. He's going to defeat Chelsea. The Abramovich was Russian, right? His team made it to the final at Russia. They're going to be runner-ups before the next final at Russia before Juventus win. This is how it's all lined up. Don't say you haven't been warned, because you have been warned. This is the Champions League semifinals matchup. The rematch of 2005 is still happening. You don't have Liverpool in the final, but you still have the other English club in the final. This is how UEFA is completely scripted to the core through its rigged theater. Chelsea made it to the final. Chelsea won the final with the sacked manager. It was Mattia something. It was 2012, 2013. Chelsea manager sacked. Mourinho sacked. Chelsea win the Champions League. Mourinho, born January 26. Thomas Tuchel took over Chelsea manager January 26. It don't mean Chelsea going to win Champions League. It means it lines up for them to make it to the final. Because this is Kylian Mbappe. This is his time. Because Mbappe beat Messi around the 16 when he won the final. That's what's being lined up. That's what's being lined up. So interesting thing to note with a sacked manager in Chelsea, and the fact that Mourinho was sacked when they won the Champions League, and that's by Thomas Tuchel. This is how they sync this up. German Bundesliga, Leipzig, you call Timo Werner semifinal. Timo Werner is going to lose again. And your Christian Pulisic, who played with Tuchel, all that. It's all rigged. It's all rigged, folks. American in the final this year, rigged. American, McKennie, Weston McKennie, Juventus make it final next year, all rigged. All rigged. So Chelsea had the Italian, Swiss man, you call. Who was the coach? We go to the background. We go to Chelsea. They hired a manager. In 2011, 2012, Chelsea. And this is how they rig it. This is how they rig it. I understand. I absolutely guarantee you, Liverpool not going to make it the final. Liverpool going to beat Real Madrid. They're going to lose to Chelsea. They beat Real Madrid. Oh, miracles. Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. No, not quite. Not quite. Roberto Di Matteo, the Italian-Swiss manager, won it with Chelsea in that year.